October 1962. The world's heartbeat slowed, and then raced. For 13 tense days, humanity stood one decision away from nuclear annihilation. Most people know the headlines, but hidden beneath were stories never told. Operations never revealed, and decisions that could have changed everything. This is the Cuban Missile Crisis like you've never heard before. It began with Operation Anadyr, a mission cloaked in deception. Thousands of Soviet troops slipped into Cuba disguised as farmers, engineers, even tourists. By day, they plowed fields and fixed roads. By night, they unloaded crates marked as machinery, crates that contained nuclear missiles capable of striking Washington in minutes. Soviet cargo ships crossed the Atlantic under constant watch, their true purpose hidden from prying eyes. Even the soldiers' uniforms were kept secret, swapped for plain work clothes to fool American intelligence. This was not just a military operation, it was a chess move on a global board. The US needed eyes on Cuba, and fast. In just hours, American forces cobbled together an improvised radar network, codenamed Falling Leaves. It wasn't elegant, but it worked. Spinning green sweeps tracked Soviet movements while technicians listened for the faintest blip, any sign of missile activity. Each ping on the radar was a jolt of adrenaline, because one wrong interpretation could mean war. Then came the U-2 incident. A U.S. reconnaissance plane, flying over Cuba, drifted dangerously off course straight into Soviet airspace. In Moscow, alarms blared. Soviet air defenses prepared to fire. In Washington, fingers hovered over red phones. For a few unbearable minutes, the Cold War came to the brink. Had a single missile launched in retaliation, the world might have plunged into nuclear war. But through a mix of caution and sheer luck, the order never came. Meanwhile, across the Atlantic, Britain had its own secret plan, Operation Candid. If the crisis escalated, the royal family would vanish overnight, spirited away to hidden locations deep in the countryside. Buckingham Palace would be left eerily empty, its gates locked while the nation braced for the unthinkable. The existence of this plan was buried in classified files for decades, a quiet reminder that no corner of the world felt truly safe. When the crisis finally ended, there was no cheering in the streets, only relief, and the silent knowledge of how close we had come. We like to think the Cuban Missile Crisis was a one-time brush with disaster, but history tells a different story. The world has stood on the brink more times than we care to admit. The question remains, will we learn from the moments when humanity almost destroyed itself, or will history, one day, run out of second chances?
Please subscribe and like and share the video if you like it, and comment or suggest us for new topic on which should we create a video. And stay updates with us for knowledge and authentic resources video, as knowledge is power. Hit the subscribe button.